Hi everyone, I'm Andrea from LuLaRoeAndreaPeace, and I'm recording this video to share with you my big announcement. My announcement is, drumroll please, is that our regularly scheduled album sale on Wednesday is going to be a fundraiser. Fundraiser for what, you may ask? Well, I'm going to share with you a little bit about my story for those of you who might not know me and you've just come to know me through my LuLaRoe page the last couple of months. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, and 9 years ago, in June, I started a nonprofit organization called Silent Grace Foundation. I started the organization based out of Puerto Rico after I did some humanitarian work in a couple countries in East Africa, in South Sudan and Uganda. And later on, the following year, I went to Ghana to work there in a medical clinic. And I was just totally moved by what I saw there, and I realized that humanitarian work is where my passion lied, and I realized that that's what I was good at and probably the reason why I was brought into this world. So I started the organization 9 years ago. I worked doing advocacy work for South Sudan for about the first 2 years of the life of the organization. And then on January 12th, 2010, the earthquake hit in Haiti. Haiti is a country in the Caribbean. It's west of Puerto Rico, and it's really close to where I'm from. And the earthquake hit on January 12th in the afternoon. I believe it was 4:53 in the afternoon. And close to 250,000 people passed away because of the earthquake. The earthquake also left 1.5 million people displaced from their homes. And I share this with you because this event hit me really hard. I was living in Puerto Rico at the time when it happened, and I had my nonprofit going, and I realized that this was an opportunity for me to just reach out and help. So I had my first opportunity to go to Haiti 2 weeks after the earthquake, or 2 or 3 weeks. So it was the first week in February of 2010 when I did my first trip to Haiti. And I went with a group of doctors who were there to just perform any medical or surgical services. And because of my prior experience doing international development work, I was able to go and train the doctors in how to be more culturally responsive. Some of them had never left Puerto Rico to work, and some of them had never been in a developing country before. So it was definitely an opportunity for me to do something that I loved and at the same time help in a different capacity. So I had my organization. The first 2 trips I did to Haiti were not through my organization. They were helping this other organization. And during that second trip, I connected with a couple of community leaders, and they expressed interest in working with me. And my organization at the time was not working with a particular community. So I went back to Puerto Rico and I met with my board of directors and I said, hey, we have this opportunity. What do you all think? And after careful consideration and then just conversation back and forth, we realized that it was a great match. And I'm happy to say that for the last 7 years, we have been working with that same community. The community is called Desus, which is a community northeast of Port-au-Prince, which is the capital of Haiti. The community has about 430 people. I know most of them by name. They know me by name. Throughout these last 7 years, I've had the opportunity to travel to Haiti over 15 times, taking a lot of volunteers and people who have been working with me from Puerto Rico, from sociologists, archaeologists, civil engineers, electrical engineers, industrial engineers, environmental engineers. I've had agronomists who have been working with me, biologists. I mean, the list goes on. And I've been blessed with the opportunity to work in this community and call these people my friends. And last time I was there was in September, and I had the opportunity to bring my husband for the first time. And that was also very surreal because it was kind of like when those two worlds collide, you know, like you have your kind of new life meeting people from your past in a good way. And I had the opportunity to have my husband see and meet the community that I had been talking about since we met. And he absolutely adored the experience. And throughout my first 3 or 4 years working in Haiti, we had been focusing on sanitation. The community that we work in Dessous, they didn't have any functioning toilets since prior to the earthquake. So one of the things that we first did when we started working with them was figuring out what their biggest needs were. And sanitation and hygiene were definitely one of them. So we built with them, alongside them, ecological toilets. So not only could they have a decent place to go to the bathroom, but to also have a safe place for women and children to go to the bathroom and not worry about going into the bushes at night. We also mixed that with the agricultural projects that we were doing in the community. And through the ecological toilets, we were able to build compost. And then the compost was enriching the soil. It was conditioning the soil. So then it produced higher yields for them every single year. So now they've been eating better, been eating more, and they've been eating healthier. So during the trip in September, my husband and I were able to bring electricity to the community. They had never had electricity before. This is not a cause of the earthquake. They just never had electricity before. So we were able to meet with a local engineer, and we went to the local store similar to Home Depot in the United States, and we bought a transformer, and we bought the meter and all light poles and all the wiring. And now the community has a little bit of electricity, which is something that they didn't have before. So this is really where my heart is. And this is also one of the reasons why I'm doing this business. I'm doing this business because, one, it's not a traditional 9-to-5 job. I enjoy LuLaRoe because I set my own hours. And I have a flexibility to do what I'm passionate about, which is, one, talk with all of you and provide some type of financial assistance to the community that I've been working in. I want the opportunity to travel back to Haiti as I used to do before, and I feel that through this business I'm able to do that. So I decided this is now my, I started in May, so June, this is my second full month, or my third full month, and I want to be able to start giving back, and I want to do a fundraiser for the community that has already given so much to me these last 7 years. So the way fundraisers work with LuLaRoe is that the album sale will go, as it always does. They have a spreadsheet that they break down how much per item is going to be donated to either the organization or the individuals or the cause, or, you know, whatever, and say insert name of fundraiser here, you know. So the way that it works is that whatever sells through my albums, I will donate a certain dollar amount based on the items that are sold and that price point that they have already assigned. Excuse me. And LuLaRoe will match that after my contribution has reached $100. So they'll match everything before the $100, but it has to reach at least $100 for them to match that contribution. So then we will send the money to Haiti, to the particular community that I've been working in. So it's going to go into the hands of people that I've known for 7 years. Exactly what the money is going to be used for, to be honest with you, it's going to be used for whatever they deem necessary, whatever the needs for the day are. I've been working with them for so many years, realizing that the need is so great that it's almost impossible to say, well, this money's going to go for this one thing and it's going to take care of that need forever, because that's also very unrealistic to think about. So I hope that you trust me and my judgment and the people in the community that we're donating this money to. I also want to add that my husband and I are going to also contribute more money as soon as we reach 100 items sold. So I really hope that you can rally your troops and that this video has moved you to help the fundraiser on Wednesday. And also, if you can share this with your friends, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, two other things that I wanted to mention. Sorry, my nose is like all over the place. I promise I'm gonna wash my hands before I touch any of the clothes. We're doing the fundraiser on July 12th because the earthquake was on January 12th. So it's going to mark 7.5 years to the day. So if we ever do another fundraiser for Haiti, I would want for it to be on the 12th of whatever month it is, just to pay our respects to the people of Haiti who lost their lives on that day, and also to the families who survived, but who have also carried that burden for the last 7.5 years. And also, by sharing this video and sharing a little bit of my history as to the work that I've been doing with my nonprofit, I hope that you also understand the name of my business. You can probably tell by now, my middle name is not Peace and my last name is not Peace. But Peace is something that I have tattooed on my wrist. I got this tattoo, I don't remember how many years ago, but my younger sister has it on her other wrist, and we got it at the same time. I have peace earrings, and I have a smaller peace earring up here. I don't know if you can see it. But peace is something that is very significant to me, and it's not an unattainable world peace like a Miss Universe would talk about at the end of the pageant. It's something that I understand what peace can accomplish because I've seen it happen on the ground in rural communities in Haiti. And it's also a way for me to carry, in Spanish we say a flor de piel, so it's something that I can carry just like on my skin, that symbolizes things that are important to me. So when I started this business, I wanted the name of my business to symbolize something that was important to me. I didn't want it to just be about the clothes. I didn't want it to just be about the business opportunity or the money. I wanted it to be about something that I truly care about. And now you know. So I appreciate you sitting through this cry fest because it does mean the world to me. And I hope that you come out on Wednesday, July 12th, to my albums, and know that every purchase that you make, it not only will make you feel absolutely beautiful and comfortable because you already know that the clothes make you feel that way, but know that you're also going to be contributing to something that is greater than yourself. So thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Bye.